We see some of the teachers that when they want to add a formula to the slide, they add a picture with low quality. Or even I see this a lot that people don't know that they can write a formula in the PowerPoint. They draw it a square root and sigma by the shape of the PowerPoint. But there is an easy way to write a formula in the PowerPoint that I will explain how you can write a formula in the PowerPoint. I want to add a new element in this slide. To add a new thing, you should go to the Insert tab. To add a formula, go to the Symbols section and select Equation. Let me show you this menu that is opened for you. In this menu, there are some formulas that you can select them, and if you don't want to use these formulas, by clicking on this, you will have access to write a formula. You can use it to write any formula that you like. Let's review it. In this section, there are the default formulas. In the ink equation, you can write your formula. For example, I write A, and it recognizes. For instance, divided to B, here it recognizes the formula, and then when I insert it, the formula is added here. If you have a light and pen and you want to write it by yourself, you can use this option. Here is the eraser option. Let me write again. For example, radical A, you can select this and erase it one by one, or click on the clear to erase the all. What else can you do? Let me write something here. If you write something and it doesn't recognize, if you click on select and correct, actually it makes your formula better. Well, this formula is added here. In the symbol section, there are a lot of symbols for writing a formula that you can use them. Then, by the help of this menu, you can simplify the symbols that what do I want. The options are basic, math, or operator. Each one that you select, you can see the symbols here. And in the structure section, there are different formulas. For example, here there are different forms of deduction, different forms of allegory, different forms of integral, different forms of square root, sigma. There are all these forms or different forms of bracket, sine and cosine, cotangent. It contains all these forms, and you can use them. Or even here there is a logarithm, limit, different operators, matrix. As you see, it gives you the access to write your formula that you can use them. Let me tell you one point here. Try not to write large formulas in one box, like this formula that has 2 square roots. Write them separately to be able to give animation to them. I added this formula, I select it, and I can give animation to that. I click here. Again, I want to add a new formula and another. In this way, I can give animation to different parts of a formula that be easy for my audience. I show them one by one and explain about each separately. That where did they come from? For example, I select the deduction. It is possible to type anything above that. For example, x divided in y. You can use plus from keyboard. You can add the square root. You can write your number here. For example, a. And now you want to add power again, you can use this number. As you see, all you need is here. You can search in it to find different options.